What's going on? Thank you for checking out this video. I'm going to be talking about 401ks. We'll cover what it is, what a good strategy is for investing it, and what a hypothetical growth strategy uh, of a 401k can be if you start investing when you're 25 and invest all the way up through retirement. So, as always, please like this video, subscribe to my channel Wise Wealth if you find it interesting and want to learn more about personal finance, and also add comments in the section below the video. Those help steer the direction and provide new content based off of your opinions. So without further ado, let's get started. So the idea behind a 401k is that an employee can set aside a portion of their pay during the course of their working years, and the key is to start early and gradually invest throughout your whole career, that by the end of your career, at your retirement, you will have enough money to retire and live a good life in your golden years. So another exciting thing is the company match. So depending on who you work for, it's 100% up to the employer, but they can offer a company match. So a company match can be a variety of things. It can be like a dollar for dollar, or it can be a percent of a dollar up to a certain percentage. So what I mean by that is it could be 5% dollar for dollar. So for every 5% of your salary that you put towards your 401k, the company would match dollar for dollar. Some do 50 to a dollar, which would be if you put in 5% of your own money over the course of the year, the company would add 2.5% of your salary to your 401k, which essentially is free money. So that is very exciting. And as long as you don't need the money to service any debt or any financial obligations immediately, definitely worth the while to take that essentially free money from your company and put it towards your future. 401ks are also tax deferred, which means that either if it's a Roth or traditional, you will have tax benefits, either whether it be at the front or at the back, so when you invest or when you withdraw. And we can talk about that in another upcoming video. So another thing I should point out is that there is a maximum contribution that you can put in. So you can't put your whole paycheck or $50,000 into your 401k. The limit for 2020 is $19,500, and if you're over the age of 50, for 2020 you can put an additional contribution of $6,500. So most people say a good rule of thumb for what you need to save for retirement is 15% of your overall pay. So for example, if you make $100,000, you would be putting aside 15% of your own money every year into a retirement savings account. So for example, what my wife and I do is we do up to the match in our 401ks, but then we invest elsewhere. So we do that because obviously we don't want to leave that free money on the table, but the funds that are in our IRA are pretty mediocre, and we believe that our investments elsewhere in our IRAs have more freedom and a lot more flexibility than the investments within our 401k. So lastly, I just want to go over a projection. So what does all this mean? If you're investing 15% of your salary for your entire working career, let's look at a projection. So here we have a earner who makes $50,000 a year, which at 15% would be a $7,500 annual investment. And if they start at age 25, by the time they're 59, which is the age that you can withdraw this without taking a penalty, it's a 10% penalty if you withdraw before 59. and a half actually. But as you can see by the chart, when you hit 59 and a half, you will have over $1 million if you start at the age of 25. And the interesting part about this is that it does not factor in your salary. So if you're going to make $50,000 every year and not, have any raises, not have adjustments, not have bonuses, I mean, that's really unrealistic. So I would expect that you would earn more money as you grow in your career and your advancements. But no, I think it's just fun to see that at that amount you can be a millionaire by the time you retire. So it's very possible. So I'm glad that you watched this video. If you don't mind, hit that like button, send a comment, and subscribe to Wise Wealth. There will be plenty more videos coming your way. All right, have a good one.